Welcome to Tanks 2. Tank
Yeah, that
Carter.
looks good.
I'm the voice of Dog. I'm high off my victory over an impossible enemy that I crushed ruthlessly with no effort whatsoever. With me, I have my war room, which right now includes a Raving Loon, Admiral H. Curtis, Killer MC, the voice of Dog, and Ty Tuesday. I am in my own
It
war
includes
room.
yourself.
You just included yourself. You put yourself before me. Fuck you. This war room.
Wow.
Fuck.
So what you have to do now is get your face caved in by a very small opponent to learn humility after your defeat, and then crawl your way back up from the bottom. This is an important part of strategy.
Yeah, now for a much less depressing, much less grim dark game where war is like, yeah, we're gonna go beat up the bad guys.
A game where war is sports.
War is fun. I love war.
Also, yeah.
The
Sturm
world is
excellent.
literally called Wars.
I know. I saw that. I looked at the intro. Like I got this today, and I was like looking at it. I was like, wait, really? That's what it's called? Fuck.
Yes, this game is Saturday morning cartoon war in the
You have
best way
arrived on a
possible.
world called war.
Like, Sturm is the X-Death of war villains, because, like, he's just so straightforward. Like, everybody's like, oh, what's your great tool? I just want everything. What? I just want it. How? War? It's all of it. Just give me all the war. I'm taking all the war. It's mine. I win. Anything else? No, that's it.
I looked at YouTube for the ending of the first game, and it's just, no, I was so close to conquering everything. Game over. I was like, what? That's it?
He's just like, oh,
Ooh, you
crap.
Midland kids!
Yeah, you do not show up to Advance Wars 1 or 2 for the story. You show up for a really surprisingly deep and good tactics game. That's what
Yeah.
you're here for.
And here is
Totally.
Andy, the embodiment of how stupid the tone of this war is. Let's go get him!
Andy of the great nation of Orange. Eternal rival of Blue, occasional friend of Green.
Still confused
Random fun
by
fact.
Yellow. Yellow has not
Yeah,
opened their
absolutely
borders
confounded
for
by
many
Yellow.
years.
Isn't yellow like Japan?
Yes, that was the joke. Yes.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, like Orange's units are all themed after American hardware, Greens are themed after like European stuff, Blue is Russian stuff, and Yellow is Far East stuff.
And Black is future stuff.
Yeah, it's fancy sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, fun fact, Orange Star is called Red Star in the original Japanese version.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Why did they change that?
I'm not entirely sure.
Do we have audio? Yeah, I think we have audio.
I thought so.
Do we have audio?
Yeah, we have audio. Yeah, I hear you, I hear me, I hear
Okay.
game.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
I think
it needs
Red
to be,
Star might be confused for communist tones by people who don't really... Yeah, like Red Star is kind of USSR type stuff, probably.
yeah, that's the only
By-
thing I could think of.
By lengthy association. Don't get me wrong, it's a far reach, but Nintendo likes to be safe
Yeah.
in general.
Do
I
I
guess
need to
so.
turn game
Very
audio up
safe.
a bit?
Let me
Oh,
see.
no, it sounds good to me.
Level 1. Oh man,
Yeah, sounds fun.
I don't know, guys.
Our enemies flock.
This guy isn't actually in Dual Strike. He is as like a bonus character.
Yeah, true.
He's the guy whose units are cheap and hit hard but are fragile?
Wait, who?
No.
You mean
Flank
Flack?
is
You
Flack.
mean Dum Dum? He has higher RNG variants.
Yeah.
Yes.
High variance units. It's somebody else who has the fragile bits.
Oh, this is so much more colorful.
Yes,
Oh
it
is.
god. What is this?
Yeah, this game is
Oh.
bright and fun and it's Saturday morning war.
I love the look of this game. It looks really good for a GBA game.
The battles look really good. Even without
Yeah,
the
the
dual
art
screen
across the
thing.
bowl. Like, I mean, for God's sakes, the armies are all themed on a color. Like, it's just great.
Oh, no, Nell, you don't need to do that. What is the save state button so I can save between missions?
Probably
I don't
Shift
know.
F1, if I would take a guess.
You can. The game just saves after every mission
Got it.
anyway.
Yep, yeah, Nell, it's okay. I got this. I just fought a completely different war in a
This
completely
might
different
be
world.
exactly the same tutorial map that they used in Advance Wars 1.
I think it is,
Whoa.
actually.
I'm not sure. It might be.
Oh, yeah, there's your CO information.
Whoa, that should not be mapped to B. Hang on a second.
Did you not change your controls?
I did, but... Okay.
Also, I think your capture on OBS is set to get your pointer. You should turn that off.
Yeah.
I just saw your mouse like, oh fuck, where's my mouse pointer? I'm like, why is my mouse pointer so tiny? Oh. That's not my mouse pointer.
So tiny. How will I ever click anything? You'll just be intimidated by all the icons on my desktop and hide in the corner.
Cursor couldn't click a picture of a baby.
Wait
so
a minute.
small.
Why is my B button mapped to that? That's what I want to know.
Well, I mean, the Game Boy
Map to
Advance
what?
only has two buttons.
I know.
It's got
it's-
A and B. Yeah.
Edit shortcuts. There we go.
Let's have shorter buttons too.
That's right. And start and
Not sure.
select.
Start and select. The D-pad counts as at least 10 other buttons.
Also, it's got a rotation that you can use if you're playing WarioWare Twisted.
That's actually in the cartridge.
I know. I was gonna also say Kirby Tilt and Tumble, but now the joke's kind of dead.
No.
Also, if you never play Kirby Tilt and Tumble on a Game Boy Advance, it's really hard.
Yeah, no, bad idea.
It feels really weird to play on a Game Boy Advance. I tried once. It was terrible.
I like Tilt and Tumble.
Yeah. I want to play it on GameCube at some point. I want to try that.
Ah, there it is. Clear. Clear. There we go. Got it. Sorry about that.
Nice. And we're back.
2 infantry.
So yeah, the basic mechanics of this game are the same as the game we just played, but there's some differences in the details.
But, I mean, I've played Dual Strike, so I kind of know.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying for the viewers.
Right.
Like CO powers work differently. You don't deploy
Yes.
someone in a CO unit, and
CO powers
powers-
actually work, you mean?
they're
Make use of that APC to
incredibly
hand out
dangerous.
snacks.
I'm not
Yeah,
even... I honestly don't even care about, I know I'm playing this stupid, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah. One thing in this game is, like, whereas the terrain bonus wasn't really a thing we paid too much attention to in Days of Ruin, if you ignore the territory and, like, cover bonuses and stuff in this game,
Yeah, terrain is very important.
you will be destroyed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it is huge in this game. It is a massive, massive difference in amount of damage you'll
Can
take.
I not skip battles?
Nope.
What?
Yeah, you have to turn up the animations if you want to skip
Alright,
battles.
hang on. We need to do a thing here.
Well, just finish the damn thing. Just finish
Yeah.
the tutorial. and
Maybe
start
map
the
fast
game.
forward if you want.
That's... yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll finish the mission, and then I might have to restart the emulator, but that's fine.
It's not
Kill.
a big deal. The battle animations are pretty good in this one too. And I think it's just more fun to watch it play out as opposed to, like, you know, just having numbers change. It's really boring. Especially when you do start getting the Neo tanks and shit going on. You get the wheeled borb.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple characters who have like CO powers that are based on terrain bonuses. One in particular, who if you do not pay attention and let her sit in cities, she will end you very
Which
quickly.
character?
Yes. Lash.
Lash.
Yeah. Lash is
Lash
a dual
gets-
strike.
I think her super CO gives her like triple terrain bonus or
I
something.
think it's just double, but that's more than enough.
Yeah, especially from a city. Like,
Okay,
if
let
you
me
try
just,
and cover her in a city and then she activates that, congrats, she just takes everything from you.
I just redo this real quick.
It's weird how good Lash is, since she's
There we
one
go.
of the, like, one of the super like, you fight her all the time. She's one
Yeah.
of the most
Yeah.
common CEOs to fight against, is, like, Black at first, and they start phasing him out, and then Lash, and, Adder
Screen
is
cap.
the other one.
Thank you.
Tanks are powerful, and they move far! Tanks are great!
Yeah, that's the kind of tone this game is going for.
Yeah.
I like to imagine all of Flack's lines being read by Patrick Star. Tanks are great.
Tanks are just they're just swell. All right.
Are The
mid-tanks
the
an
silly
instrument?
the silly Wars games are all written like a kids show that's supposed to teach the young about how to fight in modern mechanized warfare.
Oh, wait, what? No, hang on. He's doing some math here. That means he can secure a property in 2 days. Yes, but you're fighting Sammy, which means which means fuck that.
Yeah, you walk into a stereo and you see it was like, what's close air support? I'm glad you asked. And then there's a musical
So,
number
okay,
about precision
so
bombing range.
here's something people should know about up front. So a lot of the CO powers in this game are like, they have the CO and the super CO, which are like their one turn like fuck shit up things. Other COs have passives at all times, and some of them are a lot more obvious. A lot of times they will only apply to 1 or 2 unit types. So
Yeah, like
Sammy
if
is one
you
of
open
those.
your CO menu,
Already
and
looking at
scroll
it.
down. Yeah.
So they all of her infantry is stronger. They move faster. They move farther. Also, her first CO power is get a 1 movement space bonus, and then the other one is 2 spaces, and they can capture in 1 turn, even when they're not at full HP. So that's just
Yeah, and at the very bottom you have like a spreadsheet with how much attack power every unit has.
Yeah, because not only will they get buffs, they will actually get debuffs too, on occasion. Like, I think Sammy has just, like, worse tanks, I think. Like,
I
her
think it's
tanks are
worse
artillery
direct
bad.
attack units in general.
Yeah.
yeah.
Also,
yeah.
yeah, the capture animation is excellent. Fuck a gauge going up and down. We got men stomping on Beal!
I like the
Yes.
sound. The sound is really satisfying.
I like
It-
her
it's perfect.
phrasing her weakness as discomfort. Just I don't get the just how do you what?
No, yeah, they said
Writhing.
that too.
I hate it.
No, yeah, it says that her infantry, move faster at default. Like, they have higher move speed, they have higher vision, I think, in Fog of War.
Whoa! Whoa, they got women in this
Whoa, man.
army? Whoa, this country's great.
Very progressive, maybe, I think? Like, it's like- I don't know if it's he wants to get his bone on, or he's just like, good policies, I like this place, we won't have to repair. They respect women, nice. Well, it's very progressive of you, Flack.
I kind of hope that's what he is saying, just so he's like not entirely one note. He's like, yeah, I'm actually a third wave feminist, but tanks are great. You put a woman in a tank, and that's just, oh man, I can't even, man.
Gotta love tanks.
Is Jess in this game? That reminds me.
Yes.
Good, she's the best fucking character. At least in Dual Strike, when you can pair her with someone who makes up for, you know, lack of other stuff.
Right.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead, take
Je-
the first strike, see if I care.
Yeah, Jess
Or
is,
don't. Wow, Flack. We got some things to talk about.
Jess's Super CO power is one of them that is just absolutely disgusting. You like always have to keep an eye out for it.
Which one is
It's
that
so
again?
good. She gets a full resupply on all vehicles everywhere on the field. They all get 170% attack for a turn, or like 180, 170 is like something almost double. And they move 1 or 2 spaces farther for a turn.
That sounds right, yeah.
Yeah, that
Infantry
was...
could be
A lot.
pushing across
She
the
basically,
river.
she's just like, take time, motherfucker, knock, knock. Also,
Yep.
mechs can move across rivers, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
I
really-
think that's the
Infantry in
idea.
general can.
Probably
Oh,
expected
mech-
for the S rank.
Your mech will destroy that tank real easy.
okay. My bad. I'll... What's Flack gonna do?
True. Also, you need to keep your... Well, I mean, you could route at this point pretty easily. But
Yeah.
just remember Sammy's mechs are disgusting.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They are really, really good.
They are. Like, I'm pretty sure I talked about Mech Rush earlier. If you want to do it in this game, do it with Sammy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can you open her CO menu and scroll to the very bottom so you can see how strong they are?
What am I looking at here?
There it is.
The
Yeah.
yellow bar is increase, the blue bar is a decrease.
Okay, so anything that isn't an infantry is down. Wait, red bar?
It's
Oh,
direct
yellow bar
attack
is an
units.
increase.
Yeah, the red is
Yeah.
default.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
And then Flax is just standard across the board. The thing is, though, is I don't think the bar actually shows like how much, but it's a lot.
No,
I
it
can just tell
does
you.
show how much. That is like
does it?
actually, like you can measure it if you want to get the actual percentages. But that's just attack. Defense is not shown there. But some COs also have defense differences.
And yeah, +1 movement for each transport, so you can get people on the ground moved around
That
faster.
APC graphic. This metal cube.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
a really
it's-
weird looking thing. What is that supposed to be?
APC. It's just a future APC. It's tilted forward, so it's more aerodynamic.
They grabbed a bunch of popular mechanics issues from like 1932. The future of warfare!
The Tiltima box.
Yay, victory! Man, I'm so good at tanks. Fuck. It's just the streak continues.
It's just like the second mission or something.
Yeah, the first couple missions in Advanced Wars 2 is tutorial stuff. I like the way the first game did it better, where they had a separate tutorial mode thing, field training.
Yeah, that is kind of nice. Let the hostilities begin.
So now Max and Flack meet, and it's love at first sight.
Yeah, they are kind of the... Aren't they exactly the same? Well, not...
Not quite.
I like tanks. I also like tanks.
You want to go get a beer or something?
Fuck
is that thing?
It's a pretty good tank.
It's
I like
a cool
it.
tank.
Is it? Is it really? It's like that tank from Valkyria Chronicles, the one that Loon fought for like 17 hours. That looks like those things from StarCraft, the vultures.
That's me, actually. That's me on my way to work every day. Don't mind me. Why do you have an iron cross? It was surplus.
Oh no, Max
Whatever.
is literally Flack.
There's his arch rival.
Also, yeah, I just love saying she just calls him out. She's like, "Yeah, but you suck with artillery, huh?" And he's just like,
Okay, so how about then copters? Yeah.
Yeah, make sure to show off that artillery range because it's terrible.
Yeah, Max's artillery is fucking hilarious.
Wait, he has a debuff?
Yeah, like
Yes.
I said. If
Oh
somebody
my
gets a
God,
buff
are
of
you
a buff,
kidding me?
They get debuffs on other units. Max, instead of getting 2 to 3, just has 2.
Alright,
Just
what
2.
does Max?
Just
what does
minus
Max
1 max
do then?
range.
Tanks.
Tanks.
Direct attack in general. He's not as good as he was in Advanced Wars 1. In Advanced Wars 1, he's insane.
I don't think I'm gonna be using him all that much if I can help it.
Well,
Yeah,
you mostly
in-
get handed who you do. You get choices
Yeah.
occasionally, but
That is a tank that is apparently supposed to lay railway behind it.
Huh.
yeah, it really depends on mission because Max is good at a lot of stuff. But yeah, no, if it involves range units, he's real bad. Like Fog of War, he is awful.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like his can transport copters. They can only transport infantry, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Infantry and mech.
So I'm just gonna sit around here and wait for the back cap. Because Flak is a moron.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
And as soon as you can, too, with your tanks.
Oh my god.
Except I'm me.
The only me is me. Are you sure the only you is you?
Flak is some kind of war hippie.
Max, what are you freaking out about? My god! Calm down!
Oh, I love this game.
This is just, they're explaining that you can't repair airports in cities. Or you can't repair air units in cities.
Joy?
To become one. To become one.
Oh no.
You know, sometimes 3 can become 1. Whoa. Whoa. God, do I even need to wait for this idiot?
Your best bet, like, if you want to guarantee an easy victory, just move your medium tank into the woods, because then he's
Yeah,
going to shoot at it from
that's
the
what I'm
bridge
that's
and
what
get an ass kicking. Yeah.
Okay, so if I move up there, I can hit that spot. God, I hate having to think about where that's going. Stupid Max. This shitty.
Dude, don't worry. There's a guy you're gonna love later who gets
Yes.
buffs to.
I love Grid.
indirects.
I love
Grid
playing
is-
as Grid.
Yeah,
I
but
love
his
Grid,
direct
and I love
units
his
suck.
team. Who
Yeah.
gives a fuck? Your rockets can hit from across the goddamn map. You can just
Yeah.
have 3 sets of rockets and no one can get close. It's awesome.
Alright guys, pile in on the why aren't you attacking me?
Because he's
Slack.
a fucking idiot. He's a moron.
Well, to be
Yeah,
fair, a tank against a medium tank in the woods is a pretty bad matchup.
These are all bad matchups. He doesn't stop him from running headlong into it. Yeah.
Also,
I do.
if you could try and rush the cap.
No, I'm
Go
gonna
for
do
it.
that right now. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I think the AI in this game works as soon as a unit is on the HQ, they start retreating.
Yeah, well
Like,
now
as
I
long
can
as you
just start
stand
hitting
next
them
to
in the back.
HQ, they don't care. But as soon as you stand on the HQ, no matter if you're capturing or not, they will rush back.
Oh, okay. Well, I still will come out on top.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to make it in time. Like, they'll blow up a transport copter. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll wear them down with the. Like, I will win in 2 or 3 turns. Oh, they only brought back 1. No, I got this.
Yeah.
He is on a city, though. Yeah. Neglected to take that into account.
Artillery. Oh, wait, artillery can't hit him. Never mind, Max, right?
Right,
Right,
Max.
Max.
Oh, they put a Hausu face on that tank. That's interesting.
I mean, you could just try and like box him in. Yeah, force him to go all the way around. The old
Just-
frustration play.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, he
Can't
didn't
do
even
anything.
attack. My God, Flack.
Tutorial
Scared.
missions.
Is the AI gonna fight back at some point? I'm getting a little
Yeah.
worried.
No, the first couple missions are piss easy because they're supposed to teach players who have never played a game like this before how
thing they're
the
trying to
basic
teach you right
idea
now-
works.
They're trying to teach you that the CO powers are like, or the CO like buffs, debuffs are actually really important in this one.
Yeah,
Particularly the whole like, oh, by the way, she can capture stuff faster. This guy has shitty range, but his tanks are really good. Like stuff like that. They just want you to be sure that you get the idea that that is thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, luckily Arsenix just pointed out, like, yeah, there's some real motherfuckers in missions later on. Don't you worry,
definitely.
buddy. There are some real motherfuckers. I think it's once you hit green is when it's real gross.
Green is real gross, but there's some tough ones in yellow too.
Yellow, yeah. Oh yeah, and then the hidden missions too that you actually should do because they give
Oh
you a
right.
thing.
Yeah, we should do those.
For when I do Dual Strike, I'm
Victory.
considering playing on the old file I had, like on hard mode, but with a bunch of levels gained and abilities unlocked.
That's actually easier than normal mode. I would not recommend that.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
How is it easier?
Because you get to choose from every single CO in the game.
Oh, but I wouldn't really. I don't plan on using like the shop guy or the.
Even then.
All right. I'm just gonna split recording here.